In a world with AI voice acting, one tool is back with an update.
War never changes, but xVASynth does, and there's a lot of new features.
xVASynth is an AI tool used for generating voice acting lines using voices from video games. The app supports hundreds of voices across dozens of games and gives you fine-grained control over pitch, duration, and energy at per letter granularity.
This video will show the main features of the app, especially features at its Sims version 1.0, such as ARPA, speech-to-speech, batch mode, Nexus Integration, 3D voice embeddings visualizer, and plugins.
To begin, open the game menu at the top, and select the game for your character or voice type.
You can right-click on voices on the left to hear a short sample for each.
This is what my voice sounds like.
Once you've found your voice, select it and click Load Model.
Enter your text prompt and click the Generate Voice button to create your voice line.
This is what my voice sounds like.
You can now tweak your line by changing pitch, duration, or energy values by moving the editor elements.
This is what my voice sounds like.
Pitch changes the sound of each letter, duration, its length, and energy, how loudly it is spoken.
There are a number of mouse and keyboard shortcuts you can use to rapidly make changes, for which you can see a reference in the info menu.
When this one is happy with their line, Ctrl S or click the Keep Sample button to save it into the output folder.
Have a look through the various settings in the Settings menu to personalize the app to your tastes.
You can also enable GPU mode from here, if you have CUDA and a compatible NVIDIA GPU, which can speed up the inference process.
The app can also be used together with DAW software such as Banana Split to output audio to an input source.
Change the alternative output device setting, and Control-click any audio playing to have it play over your microphone for something like voice chat or other audio recording software.
This is what my voice sounds like. This is what my voice sounds like.
With normal text-to-speech, you won't always get perfect pronunciation, especially for names and unique words.
This is what xVASynth sounds like.
With the newer models, you can specify the exact pronunciation for words via ARPA notation, between squiggly brackets.
This is what xVASynth sounds like.
You can automate this process by enabling words in your installed ARPA dictionaries. You can also see a reference of the symbols in this menu.
You can create your own dictionary or install other people's. I've also included CMUDIC, which has 135,000 word pronunciations.
You can add, remove, edit, enable, and disable whatever words you want the app to automatically convert to specific pronunciation.
This is what xVASynth sounds like.
In addition to text-to-speech, you can also use the app to do speech-to-speech. That is, to take audio as input, and use it as a reference for all the editor values.
Yeah, I guess I do. You can either record your own voice via your microphone by clicking the mic button, or drag and drop an existing audio file onto it.
Yeah, guess I do.
Yeah, guess I do.
Speech-to-speech uses two models to do this, an input voice model, and whatever output model you select is always from the menu on the left.
The input modal is also one of the usual voice modals, but it needs to sound as similar as possible to the reference audio.
Enter some text in the prompt to force the models to say something exactly, or leave it completely blank to automatically detect the text as well.
If you have hundreds, thousands, or even more lines to do, you can use the batch mode to very quickly generate them all automatically with the default values.
I've made a dedicated video covering how to use this particular feature, which I recommend watching for more details.
The TLDR is you can drag and drop a big CSV file into the app and have the app go through all the lines very quickly.
Batch mode got a big upgrade in version 2 with much better speed and stability.
You can enable GPU mode, fast mode, FFmpeg multiprocessing, and tweak the batch size to max out your VRAM for the best speed.
Starting with version 2.0, the app has built-in integration with Nexus mods. Click the Get More Voices button to bring up the Nexus menu.
Once you're logged in, you can check what voices there are available for download from one of my own Nexus pages or anyone else's.
If you have Nexus Premium, you can also download and automatically install any individual voices that you don't currently have, or have updates.
You can also batch download every voice there is out there.
Anyone can upload voices to a Nexus page. To use their mod page, the link to the repo can be added in the Manage Repos menu, where you can search the Nexus.
You can also install the voice files manually. Just make sure they go in the sync directory as where the app is looking for them.
Sometimes you may have a voice you really like, but you'd like to use another, which is similar.
The new voice embeddings visualizer is an interactive PCA plot mapping out all voices from the app in a 3D space, where voices that are close together are similar and voices that are far apart are dissimilar.
You can navigate the plot with your mouse, and you can right-click to hear voice previews.
You can filter which games are included, and you can find a specific voice by searching for it.
You can also filter or display by gender.
When you've found a good voice, you can select it and click the Load button to use it in the app.
The app is very customizable and has support for third-party plugins with minimal integration code.
They can change the app UI and its functionality, the Python machine learning backend, both, or do something else entirely.
Plugins can be written in JavaScript or Python or any other language if you can invoke it from one of those two.
There is a developer reference for this on GitHub.
The app has changed a lot since the initial release. Check the changelog in the app or on the Nexus pages for more, and join the Discord server to keep up to date with future plans.
Keep an eye out for xVA Trainer, a separate app I'm working on, which you can use for training your own voices.